at 10:48 and a bit to meet our guest this morning, who's Sophia Cunningham. She's from the Sickle Cell Association in Wolverhampton. It's their big day, making people aware on Sunday. Sophia, welcome to the programme.
Thank you very much.
I've heard of sickle cell anaemia, when I can say it. I don't honestly know exactly what it is.
Okay, sickle cell disease or anemia is of African descent, Caribbean descent, and people from Middle East, Asia, people from Cyprus, Greece also have sickle cell. And it's basically a blood disorder that's inherited from parents to child. So it's not something you can catch. And also, there's a hemoglobin, which is a protein structure that in the red blood cells, and picks up the oxygen, which takes it to the body's tissue where it's needed. So if the body does not receive enough oxygen, hence we go into severe excruciating pain in the joints, the back, the hips, the chest, and the abdominal. So that's just a tip of what sickle cell is.
And I mean, long term, it can pose problems for hearts, kidneys, your eyes.
Definitely, hearts. Yeah, personally, I've got sickle cell, and I've had 4 laser surgery in the last 3 years on my left eye. I've had a retina detachment on the right eye, and about 3 laser surgeries in the right eye as well. And that's something to do with stress as well, which with sickle cell illness, it does stresses you anyway. So that's part of the things that we have, the eyes, the hips. People suffer in so many different ways.
Because you said it's kind of like joints, isn't it?
It's
Knees
mostly
and
joints,
all sorts of things, yeah.
Yeah, because I personally used to do a lot of jogging, and I've stopped jogging now because my knee's really bad. I've got bad back pain, so when I jog, I do feel that tension on my back. So a lot to do with the joints, a lot of the wrist, everywhere. So when the blood cannot flow past the joint, that's where you literally feel that pain, and it's mostly in the joints. But everyone's different because you've got different kinds of sickle cell, the beta thalassemia and the anemia, and we all suffer in different ways.
And is this something that's with, I mean, I know you've got it all the time, but I mean, are you suffering all the time, or is it spasmodic, or?
There's spasmodic and throbbings, but you have your good days and you have your really bad days. But it's a daily lifestyle, because you never know when it's going to be a problem. A lot depends on the weather change, the climate. Winter, that's normally the worst part for us. Summer is normally better, but you do have your challenging times. But it's a daily lifestyle. It hinders you in your jobs, schools, whatever you do, going out, trying to be social. So it's a daily struggle. And
you were telling me earlier that 2 careers you've had to give up because of it.
Yeah, I was a restaurant manager before, and the long standing, you have to walk around, make sure the job is being done properly. It's too much for me because it's like from morning to evening, basically on my feet, making sure things get done. So that pressure on my ankle, which normally gets a bit swollen, pressure on my back, the standing around, that doesn't work. Hairdressing, I was a manager. I gave that up because it was obviously taxing on my back, the standing, my wrist, my shoulder. So I gave that up. Yeah.
Are you able to work at all now?
Yeah, I do work occasionally. So I just do what I can to survive, really. But my job was really, really helpful with me, because they would do me part-time, 3 days, 2 days, whatever. But at the moment, I'm not at work at the moment. Yeah.
You see, when I first met you, I had no idea you were a sufferer, and you don't look as though you're struggling, do you? I mean, that's the other thing. You look fit and well.
But that's the thing. It's an unsealed illness, and I've got a lot of people always say, "You don't look sick to me, Sophia." And I always say to them, not because I'm not in a wheelchair or I've got a stick or a tattoo that says, "Hey, you got sickle cell." I have the struggles of sickle cell every day, because when I start explaining my story and the stuff I've been through, they're like, "Wow, you do well," because I'm going to always be me regardless of an illness. So I try my very best to represent me in the best way possible, and I own sickle cell. Sickle cell do not own me, so that's what I try to do.
You almost feel as though you ought to have a business card, and everybody you meet, you say, just read that, and then we'll have a conversation.
I know.
So, I mean, obviously on Sunday, this Awareness Day, which is at Hickman Park in Wolverhampton, it's a big day, and you've got a huge interest in it.
Oh, totally. I go to the Wolverhampton Sickle Cell Care Centre, sorry, and that's in Wolverhampton by Bilston, and the park is literally around the corner from the centre. And every year, which is June 19th, coming up Father's Day, you can bring your fathers along. They have an event there, social event. They have music, bouncy castles for the kids, food, entertainments, and obviously inform people a bit more about sickle cell. So they can know what it actually is for, because it's not just for fun days. It's about bringing awareness for sickle cell.
Good.
And I do go to that centre as well, so it's an amazing centre.
Because I'm presuming that an awful lot of people, when you first tell them that what the problem is, like me, they say, I've heard of it, but I've no idea what it is.
Yeah.
Is awareness one of the big problems?
Awareness is a big problem, a very big problem, and the support that we don't really get, the funding is a problem as well. We need to get that to do more, keep events like these, do little workshops so people can be more educated and informed about sickle cell. So the centre does so much for that. So, yeah.
Would the sunshine of Jamaica be better for you at the moment? Rather than
the sun is always
will
better
it be sunny, will it
for
rain,
all of us.
that we've
always
got here?
Better for all of us. But I do have my times when the sun gets to me. The heat does obviously affects the joints as well. It gets swollen. But the sunshine is better.
So how much do you hope you might raise then on your day?
Oh, as much as possible. I don't want to put a limit on it.
No.
Really, I just want to do good things, because the centre's plan is to have a respite for all of us here when we get sick and come out of hospital there. So that's the aim, to do that for the future.
Right. Let's hope you have a good turnout. Appreciate you coming in, Sophia, and good luck to you.